Hey Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to Soul Vine. This is Jamie. We are checking in for your energies, sun, moon, and rising. So, guys, there's so many cool things happening right now, and I hope you're connecting into it. I do know it's also a bit all over the place as well with the energetics as we're moving through April, because it is the biggest month astrologically. In saying that, later this week we do have Jupiter conjuncting Uranus in Taurus. So, subject to where Taurus is in your chart, but in saying that, if we work from Pisces rising, there can be a lot around our stability, our finances, in addition to, things that kind of needed to align and be shaken up. It's like you may be seeing that. I feel it's very positive energy, whatever's happening. There might be some plot twists, So I think it's really good for you, Pisces. Interesting, we've got the sun on the bottom of the deck. What we want to do is just see what is going on and how we can support you right now. These are general and timeless reads, so whenever you come across them, that's when they're meant for you. And we just want to get you the messages or some guidance. So take them how they resonate. Okay, straight up, we have got patience, hope, which is star energy, temperance energy. We have got spiritual strength, which is the 9 of Wands. Wow. Major arcanas here. So we've got all energies showing up major except the spiritual strength, but I think that's strength in its own right, All right, guys. So let's see what this is all about, what Spirit is wanting to share with you. If there's an extended, I'll let you know. We'll see how the energy flows. It will be the first link below if you wish to join the crew there. We've got an amazing soul collective where we're at. And then we've got a free collective as well if you want to be part of that tribe. And yeah, that's just to support, again, our soul growth. That's what we're all about here, our soul growth, our spiritual growth, our emotional health, and just living the best life. So if that's something that you're interested in, second link below to get access. Okay. So Pisces, with the patience and hope energy and spiritual strength, I mean, when I connect into all these energies, the devil energy and the judgment energy, the story that I'm getting here and connecting into is that there's something that you've planted, some seed, some hope, some desire that you've planted, okay? And there's something happening underneath the surface that you may not see yet. You may not be able to witness it, like in the 3D, but there's things, again, I feel synchronicities are a huge one right now that I feel is showing up for you, okay? So pay attention to those synchronicities. They are synchronistic for a reason. They're not coincidences. They're things that are happening for you in support of you right now. So some hope, some desire, some goal that you're moving towards. Aquarian energy showing up here. I do feel as well, though, that there's something that you're being asked right now, importantly with this spiritual strength, is a time not to give up. This is the 9 of Wands energy. This is a time not to give up. It's letting you know that you've almost hit success here, okay? So when you've almost hit success, a key part, as you know, guys, is keep moving forward. You're allowed to, stand still or connect still. Absolutely. But I think it's just not a time to think, this is over. Whatever this something is that you're working on or hoping to achieve. The devil energy, that just could be getting in your head a little bit. We'll uncover more what this devil energy is. I'm not getting like anything toxic, but, I just feel like this energy could also be asking you to step into Capricorn energy is stepping into a little bit more drive, a little bit more ambition. And sometimes to do that, we need to get into our alter ego, to really push something forward. So I think the moves that you make or what you allow into your life over a certain period here, that's going to be critical on what the outcome is going to be with the truth energy and the judgment energy. I think it's interesting because obviously the cards can represent the devil and represent like I said, the judgment, but we've got temptation and truth. So there could be something challenging you to perhaps go a certain direction, that you're tempted to take, but maybe it's not good for you long term. Okay. Also, too, with the truth energy, it's looking at the scales, balancing kind of what is right and what's supportive for you. So, again, we're going to dive in a little bit deeper and what that is. Interesting. I just saw this flipped over, sitting on the top of the deck, is material and spiritual prosperity, which is talking about balance, something coming into fruition here, something showing up for you. So, if this is related to your career, or something, again, that you've been putting energy and effort into, I feel this is a really good sign here to let you know that the things that you have spiritually connected into, the faith, the hope, the dreams here, and your strength with it, the material, it's going to come in the material world, and you're going to see the fruits of your labor here, Pisces. Okay, so that's kind of confirmation showing up here when I see this. So I'm going to leave it out because I think that's an important energy for us to look and check into. Okay, so let's dive a little bit deeper and see what else is going on here and uncover. All right. So for our Pisces, that light's not any better. All right, let's have a look at this patience energy. What do we need to know in support of Pisces for this patience energy? Okay, first up, lovers. So I don't know if this is connected for some of you regarding a relationship or a choice in direction for a particular type of relationship or union of some kind. When we connect into the lovers energy, as you can appreciate, I feel like this is coming together with someone or with a situation that this patience energy is talking about. It could be a divine counterpart, absolutely, but let's dive in a little bit more and see what else wants to be shared here. But I think there's something that is pretty significant here that you're trying to look at or do or connect into or working towards, right? This energy must be in play because when I kind of connect to it here, I feel the energy is around you right now. Or is on the brink of. So 8 of materials with the 3 of materials. This is coming up quite significantly. I'm feeling career here or financial growth or growing upon something. It's interesting too. The 8 of materials is a lot around effort, a lot around putting in significant work to get a result, okay? But you already know that by putting energy and effort in what you can get out of it because it's after the 7 of materials. So something you've already invested in, but I feel like you're going all in now, or this situation is going all in to really build upon something. So you and another person, or you and more people, I feel are really working towards the same thing. And that's really positive energy for whatever that situation is for you. But it's still going to take time. The results aren't, I think sometimes, and I talk about, I don't know why the word flooding is coming in, but the way I'm taking it is that it isn't going to come all flooding in at one time. That's important because when you do, it's kind of like someone's going to drown eventually. We don't want that to happen. It can destroy certain things when things are just poured and poured and poured into. This is going to be progressive, which is very supportive. It's people coming together, recognizing the efforts and energy, learning about the situation to further put more in. So there's a lot here. This could be a choice. And it could be, like I said, a significant connection, a partnership of some kind, a loving relationship of some kind, but it's still something that needs to be worked on or that is being worked upon right now, Pisces. So that's good energy. Let's see what else is going on and what we need to know here. Share more. Wow. Okay. Well, I think we know this is love with the two of emotions here. Again, it could be choice, but we've got the Queen of Inspiration. So this is also aligned to your goals, to your dreams, to your desires, but also feeling really good about how you're stepping into things. This Queen of Inspiration is someone who's very connected, but they're also like hold their confidence, hold their own. They know how to approach situations, how to deal with situations because they're connected to the energy around them. Okay. And I feel this Queen of Inspiration right now is also, if this represents you, is asking you to connect in a little bit deeper if you are needing to make a choice and what aligns to your goals, what aligns to your truth. I feel there's a lot of energy here, even though someone's taken a bit of a pause, but there's something definitely here around your goals, your desires, your dreams, your hopes, and even parts of your life that are healing or have healed that are allowing you to step into this next chapter and this next version of you. But definitely here, Pisces, something about connecting in. I feel this is about alignment in some regard here with this Queen of Inspiration to whatever this hope is, dream is, connection is, depth is around something. Let's get a little bit more what this Two of Emotions is about. Okay, strength, energy. Strength, energy. One more, thank you, Spirit. Justice. I like it when we see justice with strength. So this, especially spiritual strength, energy, justice. I feel this is the outcome you're desiring is coming into motion, is coming into play. It's just taking a bit of time. I don't know if you're going to connect or reconnect with someone. That's a possibility here that or something deepening in connection. I do feel this could also be solidifying a commitment, a contract of some time, but there's still some work I feel that is being done behind the scenes. I keep getting back to this patience energy. But this is very positive influence, whatever that you're trying to pursue right now, Pisces. I think you're just being, again, asked to maintain. This is not a time to give up. This is a time to stay determined in what you stand for, where you're feeling called, what you're wanting to achieve. And I feel like that's coming up quite strongly here. You're right on the edge of this, shifting into this next phase of whatever this development is. Again, relationship, career, work, partnership of some kind. So I like it. All right. Thank you. Yeah, and this is what I feel the temptation energy was initially getting. So it's interesting that the Nine of Voices is showing up, which I feel is a lot about, you're just a bit stressed out about a situation for some reason. Wow. You got the full energy and the Muse of Inspiration here. So I don't know if there's a certain situation or person. I'm getting more person that's on your mind that you may be connecting into as a counterpart here with this Muse of Inspiration, because we have the Queen and we have the King. Okay, so I'm just looking at the card. I'm being told to look at the card, so I'm just connecting in here. I don't know if this is something that you're looking to go after or go towards, and that could be part of what's in question. Or, yeah, I'm just getting something about the strength of this dynamic or the ambition that you have towards this opportunity or connection. I feel like someone wants to dive all in, go all in, but there's a little bit of fear around it. Is there some question if you guys are heading the same path and direction, same goals, similar values? Considering intentions of somebody? I feel this person or this energy. Again, I don't know if this is you connecting into your whole self, Pisces, because that's a possibility here when you have both the masculine and feminine energy, which is a lot around, especially fire energy, ambition, getting stuff done, taking ownership, accountability, leading. But you operate very differently from the other energies. This one can also just naturally with fire energy. Sometimes it's a lot around capturing attention of things, okay, or people, because that's what fuels you. So, Yeah, there's something around that. But I do feel there's question of whether people are heading the same path, heading the same direction here. And there's some concern that it seems someone is experiencing but wants to take a chance on it. So let's see where else this takes us here. All right, share more what we need to know with this Nine of Voices energy. Okay, so you've got the Four of Voices. Page of Inspiration. So for some of you, this could be a connection at some point in time that you haven't spoken to, that you're perhaps wanting to reach out to. I don't know who this connection is, if this is a separate energy, but I feel like this story is somehow intertwined if it's another energy, if that makes sense. So while this could be a certain connection here, there's still something else that may be going on that's bothering you, which is separate to this connection, something in your life. You're going to be able to discern or connect to what resonates for you. But what I'm feeling here is that there's a situation, a person that perhaps you haven't spoken to or you haven't heard from in a while. This could be a job opportunity, a friend, a companion, I don't know. An old person, as in a past person. They could be old, I don't know. What is old these days, But I feel here that there's something about wanting to move forward and connect to something or a situation that has been pretty quiet. You could be contemplating this because you're at a lot of peace in your life, but there's some curiosity. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is, but I'm just getting a little bit of caution on the decision that you make. You're going to have to figure that out, but I'm just getting a little bit of caution on whether that's going to be in your best interest, especially with the devil energy. This could be an old boss even, or someone that just naturally might inject a bit of unhealthy behavior that's not supportive for you. So again, just check into what that is, because I feel maybe while it's on your mind, because of such synchronicities right now and the energetics going on, that this person may end up reaching out anyway, okay, with this Page of Inspiration. Someone here wants to share some thoughts and I don't know, kind of maybe where they're at. So something to contemplate here. But let's see, because we've got the Judgment energy. Let's see where that's taking us and what we need to know here. Thank you, Spirit. Knight of Inspiration, which is like the Knight of Wands. What else do we need to know here? This one flew out. Ace of Inspiration. Wow. You've got a lot of fire energy showing up here. That is for sure. Okay. Share more on this Knight of Inspiration. What do we need to know? Wow, guys, you're like crushing it right now. You've got a lot of success, a lot of like supportive energy around you. So don't ignore that right now. And then we've got the Two of Inspiration. Okay. So when I connect to this, guys, I'm just getting something here about there's some excitement showing up here, some opportunity, some excitement that I feel is coming on in, like something that's getting your attention, that's lifting your spirits, lifting your energy up, shifting you outside, away from this Nine of Voices. So if something catches you, from a mental standpoint, keeps your head busy, that's something that you've got to work with to bring some peace to your life, what that is. It could be cutting out certain things as well, is what's kind of showing up a little bit in the energy here. But it could also be if it is about someone that you're in no contact with or someone you haven't spoken to in a while, because again, I feel that someone is coming to step forward here, which you might be surprised, or some opportunity is coming to find you, or you're being asked to go after something here. I feel like there's a few different stories going on here for you, Pisces. I don't think it's as straightforward as that, because yeah, I think you've got different dynamics going on in your life right now around relationships, around some choices or some new direction that perhaps that you're looking at taking or wanting to step into. But there's excitement here. Night of Inspiration, especially this energy, Knight of Wands, this is one that has some powerful force behind it that really wants to take charge in going after something, okay? There's a lot of determined energy around it because they can see the potential here, but they're going to come in first with curiosity and probably in a different energy than obviously a King of Wands, right? Because that's where they usually meet at first. So that's what I feel is happening here, because someone is interested in some beginning, some exciting new endeavor, whatever this is. So this could be very work related, especially if some of you are looking to create a business, a side hustle, or go into a new direction with your career. And I see it being successful. So you might, if you've applied for something, again, this keeps showing up that this may come through. The Two of Inspiration is kind of like that fresh start, making new plans, making new goals, and going, okay, well, what does this look like for me? But again, I love how this is on the outside showing up here. That just was randomly on the showing upside down on the deck, not upside down, but like when I had shuffled, it was sitting just on top here. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I should be taking that. So this is kind of confirmation. Six of Inspiration, Six of Pentacles. Change is upon you, growth is upon you, good news is upon you. The goodness is here, Pisces. The outcome that you've been desiring is showing up, okay? But there's a bit of a journey. Interesting that there's something here about relationship, but I feel like this kind of threads through, but I'm also seeing success career-wise for some of you, you know, making new leaps and bounds when it comes to following the thing that, you know, lights you up in other ways, not just necessarily, you know, a loving relationship. This is coming in different forms for some of you. So I really like that this opportunity that's presenting itself or that you're going after, it's showing a really successful outcome. Something's coming in your favor. People may be excited to work with you. People may be like, okay, you know, we're giving to this, people showing up the same level that you're showing up. There's a lot of synergy that I feel is happening here, and kind of new plans that you're going to have to make. You know, what you've been looking out and casting out, once it comes into fruition and the good news upon you comes, you get to look for what's next. You know, you get to start building again in a new direction. And I feel like that's what this energy is kind of showing us here. So let's get a few more and see what else we need to know. I want to get a little bit more. Actually, I'm going to get this other deck. I want to get a little bit more on more about this Lovers and Two of Emotions energy, what this is about. The Thinking Man. I don't know if you're dealing with an air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, but someone's definitely tuning into a situation, like I feel leveling up something, balancing up something on potentially a decision. What else do we need to know here? Yeah. So someone is a little bit stressed out, which we can see here, about some form of decision or waiting on something, because there is the waiting game in play. What else do we need to know here about this energy? Okay. So some agreement, something. It's interesting because while we don't have the thinking man here, we can definitely see something about a choice regarding a connection. But in addition to this choice in direction, some connection, something to make progress in, we've also got this contract energy, which we have the justice energy. So I don't know if this is around a marriage even, considering that, again, or a partnership of some kind. But there's something about it balancing out and firming up. Interestingly, there could be some things that you can't see just yet, which can make sense as things are growing. And sometimes it's hard when we can be in a situation we don't have all the answers, and then we start creating things in our head that may not be true, right? So I don't know. I feel this one you're going to have to take a little bit of a step back and try not to get too involved in a way that's unhealthy for you. Like, allow things to unfold as they need to unfold. What's some advice here for Pisces regarding this situation? Yeah. Things will move forward, okay? You've got the action energy. So this is saying things will move forward, but a big part it's just allowing, it's timing, right? There's not much you can do with that, especially when other people involved. But I think right now, I don't know if there's some finer details that you may need to look at as well with this energy, something to consider. But I don't know who's got the anxiety, but I just feel like someone's getting too involved here. Yeah, I even feel the anxiety. Just going to put that there. What else do we need to know about? Yeah, you're being protected, Pisces. 32, daughter spirit. There might be some change upon you, friend, but it's good change. It's positive change. And it's, yeah, I'm not concerned. What I'm concerned about for you is that you don't stress yourself out in the waiting, okay? What can you do to fill your cup up in support of this? You know what I mean? Let's have a look here at the justice energy and what we need to know. Justice energy, what do we need to know? Okay. Deceit. Which we have temptation there. So there may be someone coming on in that is trying to get you a bit off course. What else do we need to know? Justice energy. What else do we need to know? I just keep hearing devil in the detail. What else do we need to know here? Victory. Oh, yeah, baby. Yes, yes, MF, yes. Okay. Whoever's going to try and mess around with you here in a situation, they're going to lose. Okay? You win, Pisces. You win. So I'm telling you, and you've got the victory here. So anyone that's going to try and disrupt something that you're wanting to achieve, anyone who's trying to derail you, anyone who's trying to be sneaky underneath it all, someone who may not be sharing all the information, this is going to work in your favor. And I feel like there's some, colorful language that needs to sometimes be shared, but it's like, yeah, this person, I don't know who it is in your life or what they're trying to do. The difference is when you go into a situation trusting in yourself, trusting that spirit has you, and you do everything you legitimately can do to best support yourself, not in an unhealthy way, in a supportive way. I think this other person that you may be dealing with, for some of you, there might be contracts, divorce, legalities for some of you, okay? And I feel like if that's the case, again, this is a very specific message for someone. Whatever you're dealing with here, you're supported. Things are going to move forward in a way that is really supportive, but try not to get caught up. For some of you, this is about a connection deepening. There's no doubt about that, but just because of the legalities here, for some of you, you're either signing contracts for a new offer, a new opportunity, or a divorce, something legal, and someone's going to try and maybe, is operating from a level of anxiety because they're getting into the unhealthy behaviors that you probably already know. If you know this person, you probably know how they operate. So it's not a surprise to you. Just don't get caught up in their energy. But this is going to work in your favor. So I kind of want to say F you to them. Okay. I'm excited for you, Pisces. That's good news. So if you needed that sign today, there you go. Share more on this Four of Voices and Nine of Voices energy is showing strategy. So I feel there's going to be a bit of a shift in motion here. Let's get more on the Fool energy. Walking away. Oh, so yeah, there's a decision that you're choosing, a certain path that you're choosing here, Pisces. And whatever this path is, you're excited about this new destination, wherever you're going. You know what I think this is that I like? You're waiting for some outcome on a situation, which you get, okay? And then sometimes when you get that situation or that outcome, it's like, okay, well, what do I got now? Something else is next, okay? And I think then if you're winning some opportunity, something that's come your way, now there might be a little bit of overwhelm when it comes to the next phase, okay? And that's what happens with growth, right? The next phase of growth, this is not a situation that you can kind of just sit down on. I think this is a progressive energy, okay? Progressive energy. Result, shifting forward, change in direction. Result, shifting forward, more work to do. And that's what I feel is happening here. So something's changing in your environment. You're winning something, you're achieving something, some goal that you're going to have to put more work in. And that might be then, oh, holy shit, you got to kind of change directions mentally to go forward with whatever's next, because it's a mindset shift, right? At the end of the day. But this is an exciting one. Okay. This is definitely an exciting one. You're taking a chance on yourself. And I like that. Yeah. I also like too adjacent possibilities. So, things work out not always as we think or have planned. And that's okay. Because again, we're seeing you succeed and win here. What else do we need to know? Oh yeah, woman holding a heart. Share more. You're going to be really happy with this, whatever comes. Like, see? Oh, yes, you are. We've got happy family and angel of strength. So, yeah, I can definitely see here, Pisces. Again, you've got the strength energy throwing up 3 times. While they're different energies altogether, they're still strength energy. So there's something about being bold, courageous, determined, and having the courage to do what you need to do. This is not a time to underestimate your capabilities, because on the other side of this, there's something that is really coming together. I'm just getting this really fortunate, uplifting, exciting energy that's showing up here for you. And just for some of you, because this has been coming up a fair bit, and I feel it's relevant for some of you to hear this, that if there is an energy that wants to progress, it may be the state of the dynamic right now is not the right time to accelerate things forward, okay? Because you've got some things to shift out. I feel that connection is being protected. If it's meant for you, it's being protected, and it will move forward in the right time. But I think you've got some other crap to clear out first, and you can still build on the dynamic. But I just feel like there's still a little bit of weight from other energies that need to be cleared out. And I think once that's done successfully, you guys can move forward, because we can see here whether career-wise, I think career-wise, that financially, whatever it is that you're pursuing there, I'm seeing that as a big win if that's something that you're doing, as well as a relationship being able to close out, and a relationship to evolve as well, if that is resonating for you. Someone may be wanting to say something to you, Pisces, because this is what was happening the other week. Someone may be thinking of you. Someone may be having like conversations in their head, and they're trying to figure out what to say or what to do or how to approach a situation. It's just really bizarre. I've noticed that this whole week. I just haven't been able to say things. I mean, besides me being a bit sometimes, on an interesting side of things. But yeah, I feel like someone is a bit tongue-tied, twisted, because if they're full of shit, don't speak truth, aren't honest, and maybe that's what worries you, because they're full of shit. Perhaps a good storyteller, that they're practicing what they're going to say. So they also know too that sometimes when people are dishonest, that they get caught up in their words, right? They get caught up in their bullshit. I think it's hard too when there's some people that are just so covert as part of that approach. And I think that's where you need to ask questions. All right. If that's a situation for you, I don't know why that came up. Okay, 6 of material. What do we need to know there? Oh, yeah. So there's definitely something that is starting afresh here, Pisces, something that you've completed, you've done great at for that chapter. And now the next chapter is evolving into this god of the moon energy. This is Venus energy. This is attractive energy. This is abundant energy. So this is confirmation here that whatever you've done here, you've done it successfully. And that chapter has closed to open this new one up that's coming on in. So I don't know, Pisces. This is looking pretty fly for me. Let's just get you some final advice. Final advice for our Pisces. All right. Just one more shuffle. Let's just get some final advice for Pisces. Final advice for Pisces, please, Spirit. Okay. Really? 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 All right. Final advice. Knight of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. Empress energy. Well, hello. Someone wants to build with you. The Star energy. The 4 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. 7 of Wands. Okay, the advice here for you, Pisces, as we connect into this is letting you know that there is some offer and opportunity that's coming towards you, okay? Someone does want to work with you, wants to connect with you. We do have the 3 of Pentacles showing up here. This can also be contract related as well, the 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like there's some offer that's meaningful to you and to this person, and this dynamic is coming towards you. The Empress energy is also showing me that it's putting you in a position that you get to create, that you get to expand, you get to evolve, and just kind of share more of who you are in full essence, okay? So that's a really supportive energy. I do feel like there could be something, again, new that you get to experience and participate in, but it's also the way you're viewed and the level of engagement or the position that you'll be holding when it comes to this situation. So either like a dynamic, you know, whether it's a divine counterpart, that's how someone sees you as their divine counterpart. It could be to like an offer or opportunity that's allowing you to level up your game. It could also be just something new that you're working on, a project that you get to, you know, impact a whole bunch of people doing that, but also just making a difference in your own space, in your own life. Okay, with the Star energy, 4 of Cups and Wheel of Fortune, this is also kind of confirming here that for some of you, there could be a situation that you're healing from. So sometimes right now, you know, opportunities that present itself may not seem like so significant, but I feel like sometimes, I don't know why I keep saying that. I feel like sometimes what's happening, especially right now in the energy, because you've got a lot going on and things seem to be changing very quickly, that as you're healing, your dreams and where you want to be are also growing and changing and evolving. And I feel that sometimes things are showing up and you're not sure if you want it, okay? And Spirit's kind of asking you or letting you know that what's meant for you can't miss you, because some things are just destined. We obviously have free will at the end of the day, but I feel like the more that you focus on yourself, you're healing your goals, things are going to show up, but the right thing you're not going to miss. Something's capturing your attention for a reason. What are those things? Who are those things? Why are those things in particular capturing your attention? And I think there might be some assessment needed just for your own, to understand yourself a bit better too. Because sometimes we can get caught up in situations that are making us more curious because we're not getting the attention and time from that situation. So it's some like ego thing, like you need to win that. Again, is it in alignment with some goal, some dream, some desire? But yeah, there's some big opportunity, I think, that's coming in you can't see yet, that's meant for you. It's obviously in your energy and your vortex, but we'll see that unfold. In addition to this, 7 of Wands is kind of the confirmation. Keep being determined, keep standing up for what you believe in, what you're willing to accept, the standards that you have for yourself and your goals, your values, whatever that may be. This 7 of Wands is facing some divine thing that's happening, okay? So I just feel like this is your strength. You're being asked to keep standing in this strength, okay, to keep moving forward and trusting where you're going, even amongst this, because we can see a little bit now and then not sure about things, and that's okay. But underneath it all, you're getting really clear on where you want to go, on the goals that you have, and I feel naturally things are going to unfold as more offers and opportunities present themselves. So there seems a bit of exciting energy showing up for you, Pisces, lately. And exciting meaning like there's so much potential and possibility ahead. And it depends on what you're going to choose to do with it at the end of the day. So have fun. I look forward to connecting with you tomorrow, Pisces. We'll catch you later. Bye.